Like any other language, Japanese also includes some other words from other languages. Since the middle 18th century, the Japanese have adopted a huge amount of gairaigo, which means foreign words mainly from English. Of course, they're not only taken from English, there are also a few words from Portuguese, Dutch, and Spanish. Now let's check the dialects. Although Japan is a relatively small country, it has a surprisingly large number of dialects, differing from each other in pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary. There is a main distinction between the different Japanese dialects. They are divided into two major types, the Tokyo type and the Kyoto Osaka type. Before I give the examples of the dialects, I would like to talk about the standard Japanese. From that, it is considered standard is called Hyojiongo, standard Japanese, or Kyosugo, common language. Today, it is the form taught in schools, used on television, and official communication. Now, let's check the 5 major Japanese dialects. First of all, we have Hakata-ban, which is spoken in and around Fukuoka City. Lately, its dialect is used in regional news along with standard Japanese. Osaka-ban, more commonly known as part of the Kansai dialects, is spoken in the Kansai region. In this area, almost everyone is speaking a dialect. Hiroshima-ban. Back in the 1974, there was a movie called Yakuza. The movie used the dialect native to the Chugoku region. And after that, with the influence of the movie, demeyelim de. With the effect of the movie, everyone started to recognize this dialect even more. Kyoto-ban. Part of the Kansai dialect, Kyoto-ban along with the Osaka-ban are called the Kamigata dialects. The Kyoto-ban, the traditional dialect of Kyoto, is known for its softness and politeness due to its connection with the geisha culture. It's sometimes considered as feminine and elegant. And lastly, Nagoya-ban. The dialect is a mixture of both Eastern and Western Japanese dialects due to the geographical position of Nagoya. Let's take the languages of Japan. Most of you might think that in Japan, people are all talking in Japanese. Well, the majority surely speaks in standard Japanese, but it also changes region to region. For example, they use Japanese dialects, Amyomashima, Kunigami, Miyako, Okinawan, Yaeyama, Yonoguni. And there's a minority who speaks Bonan English, Japanese English, Matagi, Nilk, Orog, Sanka, Zainichi, Korean. And there's immigrant parts who speaks Chinese, Korean, Mongolian, Portuguese, Spanish, Thai, and Vietnamese.